Okay, so this is a question related with integration, area of integration. I think two curves are given. The problem is curve with the equation y is equals to 2x power half plus 1 and y is equals to half x square minus x plus 1 intersect at A and B as shown in the diagram. Find the area of the region between the two curves. How we will get the area between the two curves? Right? You have to find the area between these two curves. Any idea, vision? You tell me how we proceed for this. Hello. Your participation is required over here. Hello. What is the formula for area? Uh, Actually, the yeah basic concept. Sarah, what is the formula for area? No. So formula for area is okay for any given curve. So okay, suppose this is our x-axis and y-axis, and there is a curve like this. Suppose there is a curve like this, and I have to find this particular area. I have to find this particular area. So the formula for this particular area, suppose this is point A and this is point B, and this is a curve fx. So here the formula for area is integration of this curve fx into dx between the limit a and b. Okay, you recall your formula for area is what? Between limit a and b, it is fx dx, right? Now in our problem, we have to find area between the two curves. Okay, if fx I choose this upper one, okay, I will use two different colors. If I choose my curve as y equal to 2 into x power half plus 1, if I choose this and I take these 2 points, one is obviously the origin 0 here, origin, because x axis it is intersecting at the origin, and the other it is intersecting at b. So just drop me this line. Okay, now if I consider fx as this function, then the area which I will get will be this particular area, right? I will get this particular area. Now here I don't need the area below the second curve. So what I don't need? I don't require this particular area. Yeah, this particular area I have to subtract. Yes or no? So I can find out this area also. If I consider the lower curve, I will get area below this lower curve. If I consider this upper curve, I will get area below this upper curve. So it's simple. I will subtract the area of one curve from the other curve. So from the upper curve, I will subtract the lower curve, and that will give me answer for area. So basically, what I will say that okay, my required area A is integration. Now the limit of integration is between 0 to 4. It is y1. Y1 means what? The upper curve is 2x power 1 by 2. 2x power 1 by 2 plus 1. This is your upper curve. From this you will subtract the lower curve. Lower curve is what? It is half x square. Now if I open the bracket, so this is minus, then this minus x will become plus x. Okay, and then here it is minus 1 or plus 1. Let me just erase this. Okay, so this is plus 1 na? So that plus 1 will be written as minus 1, the whole into dx. You understand this part? Okay. Now let us calculate this. It's your choice. You can do it separately or you can do it once. Right now. You okay. So it is like if suppose your curve is something like this. Suppose your curve is like this, and you have to find this particular area. Suppose this area you have to find. Okay. Then in that case, the formula for area you use is integration of your f of y. Then you will represent in terms of y, f of y into dy, and your limit of y will go there. So this is suppose a and b. So limit of y will go there. Okay. So whether we have to consider x limit or y limit, it depend upon in which way we are considering the area. Okay. Now here I am considering area with x axis. So I am integrating with respect to x, and I am taking the limit of x axis only. Got it? So here this formula we will use, and now if I integrate this, if I integrate, you can tell me one by one. First of all, this plus 1 and minus 1 I can cancel, and then integration of 2 into x power half. So integration of 2 into x power half is what? 2 into x power 3 divided by 2 and whole divided by 3 divided by 2 means 2 divided by 3 I will say. Okay, if you will not understand how I done this, let me know. 1 divided by 2 integration of x square will be so divide by 3 by 2 is same as multiply by 2 by 3 na. Right? Yeah. And then integration of x cube and x square, and then integration of x is what? It is x square divided by 2. Okay. And we apply the proper limit. Limit is 0 to 4. So first I replace x with 4. So it will become 2 into 2 4. It is 4 divided by 3 times 4 power 3 by 2 minus it is 1 divided by 6 4 power 3, then plus it is 4 square divided by 2, and then minus, if I substitute 0 in place of x, everything will become 0. So finally I will say that area is, now in calculator you can calculate this. 4 divided by 3, this is 2 cube is 8, minus this is 4 4 4. So what we will get? 16 16 32 32 32 divided by 3. I'm just cancelling out also. Means use your calculator and give me the answer. 4 4 the 16, 16 divided by 2 is 8. So finally the answer we get is, actually see, this is 8 4 the 32 divided by 3 and 32 divided by 3, this will cancel, and finally 8 will be your answer. Right? Second one means this minus half x square. So half will remain as it is, na? And integration of x square is what? X cube divided by 3. And then integration of x is what? X square divided by 2. And then that one I already cancelled out. So 8 square unit, I will say that finally the area is. Write in your notebook. Maths is all about writing. Okay, if you are not writing, then in exams you will stuck like, okay, now what to do. But if you are solving the problem, then it will help you a lot during the exams. So answer we will get 8. Let me know when you finish. We will go to the next part. You can go ahead. Okay, fine. Okay, now the second part of the problem, I have to write second part. Okay, this is your second part. The acute angle between the two tangent at B denoted by alpha degree, and the scales on the axis are the same. Find alpha. So alpha, basically I will again copy that diagram below. Okay, so we need not have to move again and again. Okay, so this is the diagram and you have to find angle alpha. Can you give me the logic how we can get the angle alpha? Alpha is the angle, okay, made by the tangents, okay, at point B on both the curves. You can see that they have made two tangents. So how you solve tangent together? Acha, these two equations you solve simultaneously. So then you will get the point of intersection, which is already given 4, 5 and 0, 0, 1. Yes. We need that angle. Vijayan, do you have any idea how we will get this angle? Okay. You know, when we find derivative, okay, then derivative at any particular point gives us the slope of the tangent at that particular point on any curve. Yes, right? So slope is nothing but it gives me slope. That means in one way I can get the angle. I am getting tan of angle theta. Okay, I will give you a hint that suppose let us take this bottom curve. Bottom curve is going something like this. It is going something like this. Okay, and at this particular point I am drawing a tangent. And at this particular point, if I find the slope, then that slope will be say this angle is say theta 1. So then my slope will be tan of theta 1. Yes or no? I will get tan of theta 1. If I find derivation at point B and put x value as 4. Okay, I will show you here. I will say that for curve, you understand what is this tan theta 1? Or I will show once again. Yeah, what I am saying, that suppose you have one curve like this, okay, and at one particular point you draw a tangent. Suppose I draw a tangent at this particular point, say this is my tangent. Yes, Tara, this is my tangent. Okay, now this point is say a comma b. So what I do, I find derivative of this particular curve, means I find dy divided by dx, and I find its value at a comma b. Now the value which I get at a comma b, we generally say that this is slope. Yeah, slope m. M is what? Your tan theta. है ना? Say if I have two curves, then I will say that tan theta 1 and tan theta 2. Right? So by that, then we will do tan inverse and we will get the theta. Na? Okay. So here I have two curves. So what we will do? For each curve, we find slope separately. Tell me. Gradient which we get is tan theta. Yes, absolutely right. Okay. So here for y is equals to 1 divided by 2 x square minus x plus 1. Okay. dy divided by dx will be equal to 1 divided by 2 times 2x minus 1. which is x minus 1. Yes, and dy by dx at 4 comma 5. So this is equal to 4 minus 1 is equals to 3, right? So I will say that tan of theta 1, say I will say tan theta 1. So tan theta 1, I will get 3. Okay. Then for, I have one more curve for y is equals to 2 x power half plus 1. I will find dy by dx, and here the dy by dx is 2 into, now x power half is what? 1 divided by 2 x power minus half, yes or no? Plus derivative of 1 is 0. Okay, then uh, I will substitute the value 4 here also, because at 4 comma 5 we are finding dy upon dx at 4 comma 5. So at 4 comma 5, this is 2 will cancel, and 4 power minus half. So 4 power minus half is what? 1 divided by 2, which is 0.5. Yes or no? So this is what? This is your tan theta 2. You can say that this is tan theta 2. Tan theta 2 is what? 0.5. And tan theta 1 what we got? Tan theta 1 we got 3. Okay. Now alpha. If I talk about alpha, alpha is nothing but theta 1 minus theta 2. Right. If you see, one tangent is going like this. See, one tangent is going like this. So for this is your theta 1, and other tangent is going like this. It is slightly slanting like this. So this is your theta 2. Okay. Now you have to find angle between these two tangents, means you have to find this angle. This angle is what? It is theta 1 minus theta 2. Right. Huh. So right now we have to na, because when I say theta 1, that means I have to take tan inverse of 3 and minus tan inverse of 0.5. So we will take the tan inverse, and that will give me angle alpha. Let me know once you get the answer. Solve it. Have you got the answer? Acha, you are doing now? Okay, do. Take your time. No hurry. Forty-five degree. Okay. Let me also calculate. Hmm. Distance. This much or more? You want to see the second question only, na? Or first question? Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Done. Vijayan. Done. Or still doing? Okay. So let us move to another question. Okay, this is the question. The equation of curve is given dy by dx equal to 3x power half minus 3x power minus half. The curve passes through point 3, 5. Find the equation of the curve. Okay, find the equation of the curve. Now, in this equation, dy upon dx. What about you, Sarah? Means what we should do? Like you understand the question? We have given dy upon dx as 3x power half minus 3x power minus half, and the curve is passing through 3 comma 5 point. You have to find the equation of the curve. So what we should do? You have to find the equation of the curve. Equation of the curve means y equal to something. Na? In that way, I should get something. Y equal to something. That is the equation of curve. dy upon dx is already the gradient. Acha, after finding gradient, then what you will do? Acha. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. But that gives you equation of tangent, not the equation of curve, my dear. Vision. You know, this we use when we have given a curve and we have to find the equation of tangent at a particular point. Vision, what you are doing now, you are finding a linear equation which is nothing but equation of tangent, not the equation of curve. Yes, here Sarah is absolutely right. We have to simply integrate it. This is for 4 mark question. Dy by dx is given. So if I integrate, I will get y is equals to integration of this, which is 3 into integration of x power half is what? It is x power 3 by 2 whole divided by 3 by 2. So 2 by 3 I will multiply better. Minus it's 3 into x power half divided by half means I will multiply by 2. Okay. And then there is a constant of integration plus c. Okay. I am directly integrating. I am not using integration sign and formula. I hope you are getting it. Right. So this is your curve y equal to. Now I have the curve is passing through this particular point. So I got the equation of curve. Now the curve is passing through 3 comma 5. So what we can do? We can substitute y with 5. I can say that this 5 is equals to 3. This 3 and this 3 will cancel. Na? So no need to write this 3. So I will say that 5 is equals to x means 3. 3 power 3 divided by 2 times 2. So 2 times I will say that 3 power 3 by 2 minus 3 into 3 power 1 by 2 multiplied by 2 and plus c. Okay. So you solve this and get the value of c. So you have basically 5 is equals to this is also 3 power 3 by 2. So I think we get c is equals to 5. Both these terms will cancel. Okay. So c is equals to 5. C is equals to 5. Therefore, I will say that my equation is y is equals to what is expression 3 3 will cancel. So 2 times x power 3 by 2 minus 2 3s are 6 times x power half, then plus c. Plus c means what? Plus 5. Plus 5. Shall we move to the next part of this question? B part of the question. Find the x coordinate of the stationary point. Now what do you mean by stationary point? What is the stationary point? Vertex of the curve. So how you find that stationary point? Na? Means vertex, what is the speciality with that vertex? Yeah, yes, perfect. Now for any particular curve, suppose this is my vertex. Okay, here if I draw the tangent, it is going to be parallel to x-axis, means its slope is going to 0. So find the x coordinate of the stationary point. So I will say that for a stationary point, I will say that for a stationary point, your dy by dx should be equal to 0. This implies that 3 into x power half minus 3 into x power minus half. It should be equal to what? It should be equal to 0. Ah. Then solve and let me know what is the value of x then. Uh-huh. 3 into x power half minus 3 into x power minus half equal to 0. Yes. Vijan, you got the answer? Why? 3 if I take common, it will be x power half minus x power minus half. Okay. Is equals to 0. Now this 3 when it move on this side, it will be 0 by 3 and 0 by 3 is what? 0 only. So you say that x power half minus x power minus half means x power half is equals to x power minus half. No problem, not ending here. Then what I will do? I will multiply both the sides by x power half, na? Then means you cannot say that this half is equals to minus half, na? You have to find the value of x, right? So what I will do? I will multiply this side by x power half and this side also by x power half. No, no, no. You can use that when it is multiplication or division kind of thing, na? X power half into x power minus half. So you add the powers. Okay, yeah. Okay, here you cannot do that. So here when I multiply both the sides, here now I can add. So it will become x power 1 and here minus half plus half it becomes 0. So x power 0. Now x power 0 is what? 1. So simply I will say that x is equals to 1. Why will you substitute? They ask you only x point, na? What they say that find the x coordinate of the stationary point, na? You read the question. They say that find the x coordinate of the stationary point. Problem is only to find the x coordinate of the stationary point. So if I write what equation I got 2 into x power 3 by 2 minus 6 into x power half plus 5. This is the equation I got. Its derivative form given to me is dy by dx is equals to 3 into x power 1 by 2 minus 3 into x power minus 1. Have you done this question? B part? Okay, so let us move to the third part, C part. C part of the question is state the value of x for which y increases as x increases. State the value of x for which y increases as x increases. Vijayan, what you say? Find the value of x for which y increases as x increases. So y increases as x increases. This happens when your dy divided by dx is greater than 0, right? So as this is greater than 0, you can say that this 3 into x power half minus 3 into x power minus half, this must be greater than 0. Or simply you can say that 3 x power half should be greater than 3 x power minus half. So 3 you cancel, and then again in the same way you multiply by x power half, so you will get x greater than 1. So when x is greater than 1, your y increases as x increases, right? So x greater than 1 is the solution. Till what time the lecture is? Till what time you are comfortable to learn? That will be our lecture timing for today. Do you have any work? At what time? 1:15. Okay. I will leave you before, quite before that. Means I think by 12:30 we can continue. That is enough, na? Right, Shruti? Sarah? Sarah. Okay. Volume question? Volume question. Let me see some volume questions. Uh, volume. For infinite one? So if we are changing the coordinates, means if we are like using substitution method, then in that case we are doing that. Okay. I am doing paper wise. So in this paper again I have one question with area only. Once I get a question related with volume, we will discuss that. Find the coordinate of the minimum point on the curve. Okay. Question number 11. See, Vijayan, for volume, it's again same. We have to just apply the formula. Okay, you have to just use the formula and integrate. Nothing new. This time it is y square. This time it is y squared. That's it. Into pi. Okay. Maybe we will get something related with volume. Let us see this question. So first part of the question is, for which subject you have class now at 1:30? For maths only. So you have to go to the class or somebody is coming to your home. You live in Kandivali only? Achha, you are in Borivali. Okay, the question is, find the coordinate of the minimum point of the curve. Find the coordinate of the minimum point of the curve. Now what do you understand by the minimum point? It's again like vertex only, na? You have to equate your derivative. Yes, this is a happy curve. So stationary point only, na? This particular point only. How you know that this is happy curve or sad curve? No. Yeah, x square value is positive. Yes, x square coefficient is 9/4. So it is happy. It's positive. So we have to find the minimum. So again, we have to differentiate and equate it with 0. So yes, yeah. Find the coordinate of the minimum point. So I get the value x, then I will No. Why we will do greater than 0? Either you are at the maximum point or you are at the minimum point. If you draw the tangent, it is going to be parallel to the x-axis, and it is, as it is parallel to the x-axis, its a tangent slope is going to be 0. 0 means your dy upon dx should be equal to 0. So whenever they ask you for minimum point or maximum point, you have to simply equate your derivative with 0. That's it. So here, find the coordinate of the minimum point. So what I will say that dy upon dx is equals to 0. Where is my cursor? Okay. dy, so I will find dy by dx. So dy upon dx is 9 divided by 4 times 2x minus 12. Done. That's it. And I will equate this with 0. So as I equate with 0, this 2 and 4 will cancel. So I have 9 divided by 2x is equals to 12. So x is equals to 12 times 2 divided by 9. 3, 4 the 12 and 3, 3 the 4 to the 8, 8 divided by 3. So the value of x is 8 divided by 3. Correct? Now that 8 divided by 3, we will substitute. We will substitute in this equation of curve. So we will get y is equals to 9 divided by 4 into, instead of x we are putting 8 divided by 3 square, then minus 12 into 8 divided by 3 plus 18 is equals to 9 divided by 4 into 64 divided by 9 minus 12 into 8 divided by 3, 3 4 the 4 into 8 plus 18. So we will get this 9 will cancel. This 4 1 the 4 2 24 4 6 are 24. So it's a 16 minus 32 plus 18. So 34 minus 32. 34 minus 32 is what? 2. So we get x value as 8 by 3 and y value as 2. So find the coordinate of the minimum point. So coordinate of the minimum point is what? It is 8 divided by 3 comma 2, right? Yes, Vijayan? Okay. Let me know when to move to the next part of the question. Okay. Okay, now this is the next part. Question is, the diagram shows the curve and equation y is equals to 9 by 4 x square minus 12x plus 18 and y is equals to 18 minus 3 divided by 8 x power 5 by 2. The curve intersect at the point 0 18 and 4 6. Find the area of the shaded region. It's your choice, means by both you can do, uh, but I prefer x, means I will not use y. Okay, why, because when we are taking x na, I will show you what happens when we take y, or when you are taking x, say for this upper curve you get this area. Okay, Vijayan, you get this area for the upper one, right? Hello. Yeah. And for lower, means now it depends on the point which we are considering. Like here, uh, for this upper curve, if I have considered here, this extra I have marked, right? I should draw a line from this point like this, and I should stop over here only. Then when I consider the lower part, then in lower part what happens? I am getting this area. This is for the lower one. So if I subtract from this black area, this red area, I will get my required area. Yes or no? Yeah, but when you if you try to choose along y axis, then what happens? So along y axis, if I consider, okay, this is the intersection point. So if I draw a line like this, then there is a major problem that if I consider between these 2 points, then for this outer curve I will get this area, and for the inner curve I get some other area which is this area which is below this. Okay, but what about, there is some more portion, na? What about this particular part? This particular part was not considered in any of the shape, right? So for that, if I want to consider, then for that I have to locate this lowermost point also. Now that makes my work difficult. Yes or no? So I will not go for y-axis. So it is always like from the graph I will choose whether I have to take x-axis or y-axis. In that case, I will not take the y-axis. Vijan, you understand why I am not taking the y-axis? So we will do with the x-axis only. Find the area of the shaded region. So for finding the area of the shaded region, now as we are taking the x-axis only, so I will say that my area will be between 0 to, what will be the limit between 0 to 0 to 4. 0 to 4. Now Sarah, inside what I will write here? Acha, see left. Quietly say left. Maybe some technical issue. She is there. She is there. Okay. Sarah. Hello. So now I think you left in between when I was explaining that why we should take x limits only, not the y limits. Because if you take the y limits, then you have to work out the y coordinate of this bottommost point also, okay, which will make your work tough. So therefore we will take the x limits only, and we will use the formula integration y into dx. Now y, as I can see from the graph, the upper curve which I can take first is 18 minus 3 divided by 8 times x power 5 divided by 2, then minus, I have minus, I will subtract, this is 9, if I am not using bracket, this is 9 by 4 x square, and then this minus 12 will become plus, that is plus 12x, and then this plus 18 will become minus 18. So this whole thing I have to integrate and substitute value for. So this will become sign, na, I interchange the sign, because I am subtracting the lower curve, na, area of lower curve. Means you can do it separately also. First find out area under the upper curve, then find area under the below curve, and then subtract. Okay. Or in one formula only you can do the subtraction. Like the expression for upper curve was 18 minus 3 by 8 x power 5 by 2. And expression for lower curve is 9 divided by 4 x square minus 12x plus 18. So as lower curve I have to subtract, I will simply change its sign. 9 by 4 will become minus 9 by 4, minus 12 will become plus 12, and plus 18 will become minus 18. And then the whole thing I will integrate. Yes or no? Then so you integrate, so 18 will become 18x minus 3 divided by 8, x power 5 by 2 will become x power, I am integrating, so 5 will become 7, 7 divided by 2, I have to divide by 7 by 2 means multiply by 2 by 7, then minus 9 divided by 4, 9 divided by 4, x square will become x cube divided by 3, then 12x will become 12 x square divided by 2, and minus 18. And the limit, yes. What minus? Huh? X cube. Ah, yeah. Here it is plus, and before this there should be minus. So that minus I have already used here, na? Minus 9 by 4. Ah. Then I will use value 4 and then value 0. Okay. One mistake I am doing. Here at the end it is 18x, not simply 18. It's 18x. So lower limit, there is no point in putting 0. So lower limit we will not put. We will concentrate on the upper limit, which is upper limit is what, 4. So it's 18 times 4 minus 3 divided by 8 into 18 times 7 divided by 2 into 2 by 7 minus. So I will use calculator and find the value. So 3 3 is minus 3 divided by 4 x cube, and plus this is 6x square, and then this is minus 18x. So we use our calculator and find its value. After 3 by 8, it's 18. Huh? I have not written it correctly. 18. It's 18 power 7 by 2. So you calculate, you will get 240 divided by 7, or in decimal 34.3. Okay, once you finish, we will move to the next question, next part of this question. So by these two paper analysis, what we understand that volume questions are rarely asked. They are not frequently asked in the paper. Okay, next part. Hmm. So here we have one question of rate of change also. So now we will do that. We will do that only. Okay, so if you see this part here. Hmm. A point P is moving along the curve y is equals to 18 minus 3 divided by 8 x power 5 by 2 in such a way that the x coordinate of P is increasing at a constant rate of 2 unit per second. What is the rate? So that is what? Dx by dt. So you have given dx by dt, which is 2. And what you have to find? You have to find dy by dt. You can find dy by dx. So what you will get from dy by dx? You have given y is equals to 18 minus 3 divided by 8 x power y divided by 2. If you find dy by dx, if you find dy by dx, so what it will, how you will benefit from it? X equal to 4. Find the rate at which y coordinate of p is changing when x is equals to 4. Acha. Find the rate. So when I say rate, that means we have to find dy by dt, na? If you integrate with respect to x, you will get dy by dx. So that will give you slope, not the rate. Who said integrate? No. There is no need to integrate. Sorry, if I said. Means see simply what we do now. Here y is given. So if you write dy by dt, now I am differentiating with respect to t. Okay. Let us see how I will differentiate it with respect to t. So the derivative of 18 with respect to t is what? 0. Minus this is 3 divided by 8. Then I have to integrate derivative, differentiate x power 5 by 2. Okay. With respect to t I have to differentiate, na? Because why I am differentiating with respect to t? This is what my y is. So that means this x power 5 by 2 I have to differentiate with respect to t. So what will be the differentiation with respect to t? It will be 5 divided by 2 times x power 3 divided by 2. This is a composite function into x I have to differentiate with respect to t, right? So I will say that 5 by 2 into x power 3 by 2 into dx by dt. Now dx by dt is already given to me. Dx by dt is 2. So dx by dt is 2. I will substitute. So here it will become, this is 5 3 the 15. So minus 15 divided by 8 to the 16 into x power 3 divided by 2 times 2. So this 2 and this 16 will cancel, and I will get minus 15 divided by 8 x power 3 divided by 2. Okay, this is dy by dt. Now find the rate at which y coordinate of p is changing when x is equals to 4. Now I will substitute x is equals to 4. At x is equals to 4. Acha, I thought you said that I will do dy upon dx and then substitute x is equals to 4. You haven't said that? Acha, okay. No, then again wrong you said. Okay. What we are doing, we are finding dy by dt. We are not finding dy by dx. That is what I did. But technically, if you speak like that, it will be like it is not correct. That you are saying that okay, I will in one sense, means what you are doing, you are using the chain rule. Let me explain what is chain rule. Chain rule, you know what is chain rule? You know, see, dy by dt, if you have to find dy by dt, you can say that dy divided by dx into dx by dt. This is your chain rule. So when you are saying me that sir, I will find dy by dx and multiply by dx by dt, yeah, that is okay, technically correct. Now here it is okay. So okay Vijayan, you are right. Okay, but this is what the concept is. Dy by dt is dy by dx into dx by dt. Perfect. So at x is equals to 4, Now at x is equals to 4, we will find dy by dt. So simply replace x with 4, so it is 8, na? So minus 15 will be the answer. Dy by dt is minus 15. Okay. So dy by dt is minus 15, right? Okay. So I think we will stop here and hope that we have not discussed volume problem, na? So I will do some volume problem also and share with you with explanation. Tomorrow you let me know that which topic we want to cover. Tomorrow we will do functions at the same time 11. 11:30, no problem, I have no issue. 11:30, Tara. So we will meet 11:30 tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, and we will discuss function or volume problem. I'll check volume problem. Maybe volume problem first we will discuss and then functions we will start. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Bye bye.